Is INKT just getting started, and is this a pullback setting the company up for the $100 levels in the upcoming week? Or is this a dead cat bounce and the stock is going to be heading down to the $30 levels next week? What's up, trading friends? Welcome back to another no BS non-biased price prediction video. Today, I'm going to be discussing INKT under three different lenses: the why, the what, the where. Now, this is a ticker which is currently up over a whopping 700%. You heard that right, 700%. But why so, right? Why? The why is so crucial because if the company's why is that they came out and they cured cancer and they've decided that they're gonna, extend the human life by freaking, 30 plus years, well, guess what? It being up 700% means nothing. It should be up 7,000%, right? And it'll probably be 7,000% next week, right? So this is why the why is so crucial, because it really goes ahead and puts things into perspective, right? It puts the price volatility of the ticker into perspective as to whether or not this is actually a move that is fundamentally sound, or is it just people being, silly and just pressing the buy button, spamming the buy button and causing volatility, right? Then we talk about the what, which is going to be the stock's float. It's going to be the stock's short interest, the company's dilution history, the company's overhead supply, the company's shares float, the company's institutional ownership, all these good things that actually matter when it comes to stock analysis. Then we move on to the where, which is going to be the chart. The chart, where to get in, where to buy, where to sell. So with that said, let's get into it, guys. Let's get breaking things down. Now, when it comes to INKT, guys, this is a ticker which is extremely volatile, considering it did have previously, it had a sub $100 million market cap, making it extremely volatile. Again, it's up 700%, meaning it's 6x'd. Okay, so it's got a 250 million market cap right now, but if you divide this by 6, you realize that means that the company has a 40 million market cap truly, right? So that means that it was very volatile. Now, let's go ahead and read exactly why the stock is moving so crazily. So it says, MIK Therapeutics announces publication of complete remission following allogeneic INKT cell therapy in metastatic testicular cancer. So guess what? You know how I always say, did this company cure cancer or something, tongue in cheek? These motherfuckers actually cured cancer. They might have just cured cancer. The way it's looking like right now. Okay, they might have just cured cancer, right? I mean, complete remission. Is that not a cure technically? Right? I mean, it's very interesting. So for me, we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna put the breaking news as amazing. Volatility, we're gonna put it as good because it is bigger now. Next up, we're going to talk about the company, okay? Now that we've talked about the news is wonderful. And that's why I think that, next week we could be seeing a lot more of INKT, right? Just because the news is so freaking massive, right? Now, let's go ahead and let's start breaking down the company. So, when it comes to the company's finances, the company has $1.7 million in the bank, and they're burning $1.34 million. And that means that they have about 4 months of cash left on hand, okay? So, 4 months of operating expenses covered. Now, that's not really that strong, okay? So their cash position is actually poor. Next, let's talk about institutional ownership. So when it comes to institutional ownership, the company has a 1.8% institutional ownership. That's also not good, okay? So we're going to put that as bad as well. Anything sub 1% is terrible, 1 to 10% bad, 10% to 20, okay, 20 to 50, good, 50 plus, amazing, all right? Let's talk about short interest. Let's see what the shorts have been doing when it comes to INKT, right? Because this is extremely crucial, because if shorts are adding to their position, that means they anticipate a move to the downside. And look at that, would you look at that? The short interest is about 126%. So this actually isn't a good thing as well either, right? Now, will the shorts be covering a lot of their position around the $50 levels? I think they should, because technically speaking, that is an important level. So, but we're gonna put this as bad regardless, considering the short interest is up 100%, okay? Now let's talk about probability of dilution, okay? This is the most important part. Why is this most important part? Because it doesn't matter if the company cured cancer, right? At the end of the day, the stock is not the company and the company's not the stock, right? And we're trading through the stock. Now, stock market, remember, not the company market, the stock market is supply and demand, okay? And when the demand increases and the supply is limited, prices go up, correct? Good, right? Now, let's say the demand is increasing, but the supply is increasing at a more rapid rate. What happens to the price? Crashes and burns, okay? So for me, yes, the news is amazing, but if they're going to announce dilution, doesn't matter if the company freaking brought back Jesus, okay? It's still going to go down. The stock is still going to go down just because of imagine you got a balloon and you're blowing into the balloon and the balloon has holes all over it. Well, Doesn't matter if you got freaking Zeus blowing into the balloon. If it's got a hole all over it, it's just going to be going all over the place, right? So it's the exact same thing when it comes to dilution. Now, there are certain things that you want to pay attention to when it comes to anticipating dilution. There's a couple of things. What are these couple of things? First is going to be the company's motivations. Does the company have financial motivations to go out and dilute? In the case of INKT, yes, they do. The company only has 4 months of cash left on hand. So yes, they do need the money, okay? That's good. Now, do they have the opportunity to do so? Well, when we go over here, we see that their overhead supply is extremely low right now. So that's actually bullish. That means that they can't go ahead and behind closed doors be increasing the share supply and, whether it's exercising warrants or whatever it may be. So that's off the table. Now, can they announce a new offering? Yes, of course they can announce a new offering. Anyone can announce a new offering anytime. So that's a little bit harder to, understand and anticipate. So for that reason. But the next thing which we're going to look at is going to be this. Historia of the company and the dilution. How dilutive has this company been? Because trends repeat themselves. If a company is extremely dilutive, next time the stock pumps up, they're going to dilute. I heard some crazy shit outside my door. Anyways, so for this company, their motivation is high. They're broke. We talked about it. Okay? They got 4 months of cash left on hand. However, historically low and their overhead supply is low. So it's hard for us to anticipate dilution. We're going to put it as okay. Okay? We're going to put it as okay. Because the stock is also up 700%. So it's a little silly for the company to not announce dilution in a way, right? It kind of is, right? So for that reason, I think it's just a matter of when is it going to come out, right? Like, are they going to let it go out and test 100 again? Or are they just going to announce it before market open on Monday and the stock gets destroyed? Okay? So that's important. Now, let's talk about the charts. When it comes to the charts, it's done an amazing job holding this $50 level. Okay? For me, if we do get a break above this VWAP at 54, we could be seeing potentially this $58 levels again, okay? So test of 60 again, that is possible. And if we break that level, we're easily heading all the way upwards of $70, okay? For me, $70. I wouldn't be surprised if Monday morning we do see a double top. Again, this is a company that has some of the best news that we've seen in the markets pretty much, I want to say, the whole year. I'll be honest with you. I would go as far as saying the whole year, right? And hopefully the company doesn't shoot itself in the leg by diluting. But we got to see what happens. Again, remember, I could be wrong about this, right? I could be wrong. The stock could go to 20 bucks tomorrow, right? Or on Monday. And being wrong is part of the job, man. Being wrong is part of the job, right? The past 3 months, guys, we started a small count challenge, and we've had an 89% win rate. Now, overall, my whole trading win-loss percentage is 82%, okay? It's 82%. Now, with an 82% win rate, that means that 20% of the time I'm still wrong, okay? 20% of the time, if I'm wrong 20% of the time, that means that there are 250 trading days. That means there's 50 days that I'm wrong in every year. 50 days. That's 2 months and a half of trading. I'm wrong. So please don't take everything I say for, exactly end all be all when it comes to INKT, and do your own research. Now, listen, if you do want to trade alongside me, I do have an exclusive community where we share exactly when I buy stocks, exactly when I sell, lessons, one-on-one access, everything like that. And that community right now is actually on sale. It's on sale right now for the next 10 people that join, 50% discount. Now, on top of the discount, we offer a 7-day free trial and a 30 days money-back guarantee. We already have over 400 members coming back month after month. Give it a shot, okay? The link is in the comment section in the description. My man brought in 7K. Give it a shot. That's all I can say, okay? Go on the website, see if the prices match what you can afford, and if they do, maybe pause it and read this. This is literally today, okay? These are literally today. These messages you're seeing are literally today. Shout out, Alex, man. Thank you so much, brother. This message is really brought joy to me. I appreciate you. And yeah, that's it. We got big accounts, small accounts. Everybody's making money, okay? Give it a shot. The link is in the comment section in the description. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Happy listening trading. Your boy Sam from Top Academy.